Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Siren Frost, and in today's deck profile video for Deck Profile Weekly, we're going to be doing two of them, which is Eugene and Hexorb. So in this video, we're going to be doing Eugene first, because I don't see what the harm in it is going to be about. And yesterday I did kind of think about whether or not do a Greedon version or an Orphist, but I'm saving Orphist for Zorga. So I think that's going to make more sense. So I think this week is going to be just Eugene and Hexorb. And I'm going to be explaining why I chose these certain units, which is a good starting deck for some people. Okay. Oh shit. This is not what I want to see right now. Sorry guys, I got a little bit of an email going on, and I don't know what the hell's going on with that. I think we're okay. Alright, so of course we're going to start with the ride deck, which is the ride line. So we're going to start with Double Gun of Dust from Bart for grade 0. Grade 1 we have Nigel. Grade 2 we have Randor. And of course we have Eugene for our boss of the deck. Sad to say is, I've seen the new festival collection, and unfortunately Eugene and Barrel Magnus did not get a cross-ride version or themselves or a new form. Instead, Orphis and Zorga got theirs. So we may have to wait and see if Eugene or Barrel Magnus or the others might get their cross-ride forms eventually. But yeah, this is the ride line I do recommend just trying, because it goes with the theme, and I love doing theme decks very well. So that's why I chose this line. So now for the main deck, we're actually doing a rainbow trigger lineup. So, and since it's Pride Month, I figured, you know, I don't think rainbow trigger lineup is not gonna be hurting the deck as much. People are entitled to their opinions. May want to be like 4 draws, 8 crits, or 7 crits in the deck, but I'll just explain to you guys why I chose some of these units and whatnot. So this is kind of like a Tachikaze / Narukami / Kagero theme. So altogether, just those 3 alone. So here's what I have here. So for heal triggers, we're playing Parasolace, which is the white dinosaur dragon. 3 of the draw triggers, which is the Flare Veil Dragon, which is if you have a grade 3, if your Vanguard opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5,000 to the build. To these shields. I don't know why I'm speaking a little bit of French, and I don't know why. So it's just an extra 10k boost, just in case if something's kind of went wrong a little bit. Oh, and if you guys want to know, this is my top 8 mats. I just had to find it back out of my box. I miss playing with it. I was actually a Pale Moon player a long time ago, and I still am to this day. And when I get my hands on the new Lukier cards, I'm going to actually do a deck profile update video on that with the new cards, and I'm excited for that, because Lukier is my queen, always will be my queen. Anyways, so I'm also playing 4 crit triggers, which is the Conduct Spark Dragon, so it's just a typical generic one that has all the wordings on it. So, and then we're also playing 4 fronts, which is Stealth Dragon, Jaengoku. So, just 4 of those ones. You can always play Parama if you really want to. I mean, Parama's good for just a 20k extra shield, but I know she's spiking up in price, and my goal for this series is just trying to find a build that is more plausible, easy to build, pretty cheap without breaking the bank, and trying something new and different. And of course, we have to have Olbaria in the deck. Of course, it's just generic, because Drugvita is skyrocketing like a fucking 35, I think, a pop, and that's kind of like shit show. So you don't want to break the bank too much. Now I got lucky by getting at least 3 Drugvitas, because I think 4. Yeah, I got one for Nirvana, one for Eugene, one for Overlord, and one for Bob Sagra. Now the sad thing is, you guys, I have to get a 5th copy because of Tamayura when that deck comes out. So since we are done with the season 1 through 2 overdress ride lines, we're going to be doing the new ones, the cross dress, I think it's called. I don't know why it's called cross dress, Don't get any wrong ideas about that one. Next, for the grade 1 lineup, we're only playing 8 grade 1s in this deck. And I know that's going to be like a little weird to think because, like, why play so little of grade 1s? Well, the way I see it is that grade 2s make more of an effort than grade 1s do in this deck. So I don't think grade 1s are really that much of essential except for complete guards. So that's just me personally saying. So I'm playing 4 copies of Twin Strike of Duststorm Orlando. Just because of this one skill in particular, is a soul ability. If your opponent's rear guard was retired this turn, Cataclysmic 1 and call this to open rear guard, to a rear guard. When your grade 3 or greater Vanguard attacks, put this unit into your soul, choose one of your Vanguards, and it gets 5k power and 10 in turn. So basically he's in here for the extra boost, and he's also good for the boosting as well when you superior call him from the soul. Give or take. And then we also have the generic complete guards, which is 4 Escort, Stealth Dragon, Hayashi, Kaze. So, you know, you don't really need too much in this deck. I know it requires a lot of soul charging and soul blasting. Pretty much, well, that's why Orlando's skill is pretty much an essential. Because it does help you fill up more of the... It helps you fill it up more. So, the soul. That's what I meant to say. The soul. Anyways, moving on before my brain starts really frying up and I have food in front of me and I want to eat it. Now! Eat it all. So, in this deck right here for grade 2s, if you guys want to know for grade 2 lineup, so we have 14 grade 2s in this deck. So this first one is a triple rare, and it's actually, I'm hoping it's actually pretty cheap. Heltzer of Duststorm Dustin, so 4 copies of him. 4 copies of Steel Bullet of Duststorm Ethan. I know the other card would have been nice would be Travis. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any more extra copies of Travis, so well, actually, do I have any in the binder? I'll have to check. Because I swear, I thought I didn't have any in the first place. Oh well. If I don't, I don't. If I do, I'm sorry. But you can also play Travis 2 in the deck as well if you really wanted to. Just in case. Travis is actually a generic card, so you can play it in Bafsagra, Nirvana, mix up the deck pretty much well to your design. You know, all that stuff. But I prefer to keep the theme of Duststorm series / Eugene in the mix. You know, that's just me, personally. So next we have 3 copies of Strong Fortress Dragon Gibra Brachio. So 3 copies of this one, because it is technically a Eugene card. So I just chose that for a reason. And then we have 3 of the Blitz Order Ambush Killsmoke. I chose Killsmoke just because it is a Eugene card as well. But the skill is you can blast with 1 card. If your Vanguard is Eugene, choose one of your Vanguards and it gets 10,000 power at the end of that battle. And at the end of that battle, choose one of your rear guards that boosted for that battle and retire it. So that's the unfortunate costs, but I think it has an ability. You can still have a lot of chain attacks or chain effects to any of your units. DBH. You can always pick a different kind of order that lets you block it if you really wanted to. But I figured Ambush Killsmoke might be a good option too, just to try out. You know, don't knock it till you try it, as I used to kind of say it. Now, for grade 3, of course, we're playing 3 copies of Eugene for the extra Persona Blast ability. 2 copies of Piercing Bullet of Duststorm Maynard, whatever sounds kind of good at the moment. I chose him for this reason. When this unit is placed on Vanguard or rear guard, so you can play it on Vanguard if you really wanted to. Carablast 2, choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire all of your opponent's rear guards in the same column as that unit. So I think this actually picks out the 1 too, pretty much. So that's why I chose only 2 of him. I think 2 copies is good enough. I mean, you don't really need him too much. He's just there as a backup plan, just in case something went terribly wrong. Now, as for the last 3 cards in this deck, which is because we're playing 8 grade 3s, we're playing 3 copies of Best Harvest. I chose Best Harvest because of its ability. So choose one of your Vanguards, and until the end of the turn, it gets this skill. Auto effect Vanguard. When your opponent's rear guard is retired during your main phase, you draw a card. So that's why it's a combination between him, another one for Eugene, and a few other of your other cards. So that's why I chose them. But yeah, you guys, that is the conclusion deck profile video of the budget version of Eugene, of, well, Heavy Artillery of Duststorm Eugene. So if you guys do like this video very much, well, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this build. Of course, there's going to be a full list in the description box down below. Go ahead and check that out. Yeah, if you guys are Eugene players, and if you guys have any better ideas, you know, without breaking the bank, let me know in the comments down below. And as always, I've been your faithful host, Siren Frost. And don't forget to, if you do like the content, also I did almost forget this. If you guys do enjoy the content I do create, leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel, like, comment, you know, thumbs up the videos, and rate, well, not rate, you know, etc. pills. You know, I'm used to saying that whole shit. I need to stop being like a fucking robot. But, point taken. And, yeah. Anyways, you guys, I've been your faithful host, Siren Frost, signing out.